thing was a trap.
They're not hunting us. We're in the middle of a war.
They're using us as bait.
Hey, Pinheads, do you ever wonder what would happen if horror villains faced off? Well, so do we. So what we've done is we've taken 22 of the most badass horror villains and put them at random on a bracket. We will have these villains face off one battle at a time until we reach the ultimate #1 villain who would win it all. If you haven't done this yet, please subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, please like. Also, please comment. We always enjoy seeing what you have to say. Thank you very much. Do that shit. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, boo.
Welcome back, Pinheads. We're here in our very last 2 battles. We're going to do one here, and then we've got one left to find out who the ultimate horror villain is. Right now, we are down to the finals. We just saw Jaws beat Freddy Krueger, and Jaws seems unstoppable at this point. But will somebody stop Jaws? I don't know. It could be a xenomorph or a predator, because that is what we're discussing right now. We are essentially in the middle of, by random draw, Alien versus Predator. Who would like to start this one?
Go ahead, Liza, because mine's going to be real quick.
I think that the xenomorph is going to eat Predator.
Gonna eat him.
Yeah.
How many Alien versus Predator movies were there? 3, 4?
Well, they met. Let's see. Yeah, there was Alien versus Predator and Alien versus Predator Requiem, which I don't know why they throw Requiem at the back end of movies. There's tons of movies like that.
There is. It's
and
almost
then,
as popular as Bloodlines. They always make a Bloodlines movie.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe 2. I don't think they did a third one, but it feels like it because there's like we were talking about before with characters for that matter, like in Mortal Kombat and stuff. You can pick certain people like Leatherface or the Xenomorph or Predator, which I fought with a lot. So
there are technically 2 Alien versus Predator movies, but I do know that they've also met in comics, obviously, in people's homes, like video games like Mortal Kombat, and I'm pretty sure there's probably some animated stuff out there. I've never seen it, but I'm sure there is. Right. But we'll go with 2 movies, and in both of those movies, I don't think I've ever seen an alien eat a predator.
I don't think you're going to see it either. The only way that the alien ends up eating a predator is if there's a swarm of them. If there's 10 of them. I don't see a one-on-one situation where a predator loses to an alien. So I'm going to go predator.
Well, I mean, we've seen this play out, and what I was going to mention in this one is that what I think is funny about these versus movies is this. We didn't get that here, but there was the Freddy versus Jason movie, right? And they've made 2 Alien versus Predator movies, and it's like those movies, it's like those movies are designed to always leave you really with no answers. Like, nobody ever really wins officially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that kind of annoys me a little bit, because every time you're like, oh, Jason won, then Freddy's claw comes up and grabs his mask, or, the Predator kills 25 aliens, but still somehow the alien beats the Predator in the end, or the Predator needs help from a human, or there's always some kind of other factor where you don't really ever get to just be like, all right, this character beat that character, that's what would happen, there's the winner. So today we're gonna give you that. We're gonna decide who's gonna win here once and for all for you, and this has a lot to do with you because this is going to be based off of surveys as well as IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, which is the people's vote. So, with all of that being said and explained once again, I am going to go. I like the aliens more. I'm going to go Xenomorph just because you guys are going Predator.
No, I'm going Alien.
You're going
sweet.
Xeno? Okay.
Nice. So you guys can both take the L, and I'm going to take the top floor to the penthouse suite.
So
Well,
Steven,
I think also Xenomorph is the only one that could beat Jaws.
I disagree with that as well, but I think either one of these two can beat Jaws for obvious reasons. So I've been waiting for that.
All right. Well, what they're discussing right now is Steve is saying that he's going to up to the top because he and Liza right now are currently tied with 12 wins and 7 losses. And if I win, I am going to be tying somebody because I am at 11 wins and 8 losses. So I'm going Alien, Liza's going Alien, and Steve is going Predator. Go ahead and tally those votes.
Predator.
Please wait while we calculate the results.
Fight! Apocalypse! Killing frenzy! I demand a sacrifice. Finish him! Game over.
And the winner is Xenomorph.
No way.
Yeah, boy.
That is redonkulous.
That puts me at 12-8. That puts Liza, I'm at 12-8. Liza is at, Liza is at 13-7. And Steve
a one-armed Ripley holding a newt with a plasma gun running out of ammunition took out like 50 of these things. And you're telling me the Predator can't kill one of them?
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Come on.
I'm telling you right now that when we talk about battling, I don't think anybody's going to argue that a Predator can take out one alien. But this is based on a lot of aspects, like I was saying, and honestly, people like Alien more than Predator, obviously.
If you're like me, you're probably wondering, how do these guys know who actually win these battles? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of insight to that. I had a bunch of horror fans fill out surveys based on such attributes like likability, kill, style, creativity, danger level, uniqueness, how iconic they are, their backstory, appearance, and their movie or franchise likability. Besides these scores, I've also taken the scores from the IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, as well as other websites that rate movies, and taken all the scores from their films or franchises, along with the survey numbers, and did all the math stuff.
It's insane.
Obviously, you're not one of them.
I am not. I love Alien. I love all the movies. I love the character. I think we've seen enough aliens die to know that it's not that tough as long as you don't stand right in front of them and get your throat hatched. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that's ridiculous. But I do know how Jaws will die. So,
Acid.
All right. Well, stay with us because we are all excited to see who is going to be the ultimate horror villain. And right now, it is all coming down to Jaws versus an alien. Alien versus Jaws. We'll be back. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that shit. Hey, Pinheads. If you're listening to this, you've been watching our 22 bracket horror villain face-off. I would encourage you to continue to watch, because we've got a lot more coming. We will find out who the ultimate horror villain is. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please like if you like what you're seeing. And please comment. We would love to know who you think would win in these battles. Also, make sure that you keep an eye out in the future, because we will be doing more of these brackets, and I would love to get your opinion. We will be putting surveys out there, and you can be a part of this. And your score can matter as well. Thank you for watching. See you soon.
Darkness!
Jaws versus Papa Smurf. Clifford the Big Red Dog is popular. Okay, he's not
as
beating the
popular as
pregnant.
Alien. Jesus could beat the Predator easily. People like Jesus.
But only one moves on. Restless fury, a violent